Good morning. Here we are, beautiful Thursday morning. I'm looking out and I can see stars. So the sky must be clear of fog and clouds. But it's beautiful out. I woke this morning feeling like the storm is passing. I went through the storm yesterday, and today I wake with that as the word. Today, I want to talk about I am the storm. What does that mean? How many times have you been through the storm and asked yourself, why? Why is this happening? I went yesterday through a small storm. It's a recurring thing, something that I've had to deal with many times in my life. And in retrospect, I've sat and kind of questioned myself, looking within for the answers that are always there. But more often than not, I don't go there to get the answers because I'm looking for superficial answers that keep the storm going. I am the storm. If you look at most of the storms you go through in life, you'll find that you are the key character behind it. Not all, though. Not all. Some are life events, but most storms we create. We are the creator of our own storms. We are the creator of our lives. We are the ones that choose. There's that thing called free will. We choose most of what we do in life. And sometimes through our own choices, we take ourselves down roads that aren't the best for us. And then we sit there and go, how the heck did I get here? I am the storm. I sit and look yesterday at things that were happening. I had a dream Sunday morning that kind of startled me. And it set in motion things that happened the next couple of days. And there were good and bad things. And so I was challenged to decide or see. I'm looking at both, the creator of both. I created opportunities, and yet I was creating storms. So I had to sit back and look. And some of what I've looked at were repeating patterns. Are you doing the same thing? Are you repeating patterns in life that are causing the same situations to reoccur? Are you choosing the same choices, expecting a different expectation? Are you on a path that's creating a life that is not pleasant? I am the storm. I choose now to change the weather pattern of my life. It's my choice. I choose those who are around me. I choose how I receive. I choose. I decide whether or not a word given to me is going to affect me in a way that's going to change or alter my day. I choose. And sometimes I don't choose wisely. Sometimes I slip and allow certain things to be said that can alter my day. I went to a meditation group last night after working. And I went in with a heavy heart because the storm was on me. And I walk in and I share this. For some reason, it was as if I seen a mirror reflection of my own emotions, and it was like, I don't like that. And it was then, at that moment, when I seen my own reflection of my emotion, that I decided to change that. And during this time last night, I was able to read a few folks. And I found myself reading myself. And in that process, it was what they were hearing was for them, but what I was saying was for me. And the storm subsided in me. Because I am the storm. By the end of this meditation group, I started seeing what it was that was being created for me by the things that I have been doing. And yet the storm that I created, me, I am the storm, was created by events that have been part of my past. And this is something that I'm finding. On this journey, when we start making changes, when we start going in and cleaning out things in our lives, there will be certain triggers that will remind us of things yet unfinished, things yet to let go of, things yet to heal within us. And they come back to us in the moments where we think we finally got our stuff straightened out. When we finally think that I've gone into my closet and cleaned out all the clutter that has been collected my lifetime, I've gotten rid of things that no longer serve me purpose. I've let go of the hurts that have been sitting on me. I've forgiven, and I have forgiven myself. And then the storm comes back. And you think, where did this come from? Of course, you realize after you reenact the storm that you have felt many times, you start to calm the storm. You. And then you realize, wait, there's more. This is a process that doesn't happen overnight. The letting go, the healing, the forgiving, finding you, loving you. I was reminded last night, I'm still holding blocks on me, loving me. It being said to me, there was a moment that I put up my guard and said, no, I finally got that figured out all the way. And then the response was, well, why do you really think that you're being blocked? Again, the storm. I am the storm. I am the creator of that block. I am. And sitting there, I had to admit I still have more work to do. I am far further along this road of learning how to love my own self. And I have done a very good job of healing myself. And mostly, it was the trigger that started this motion. It was a trigger, and it was a soul that entered my life and triggered me in ways that no other soul has ever been able to do. And so as I sit here and drink this strong cup of coffee, I am reminded, and I am grateful, and I am thankful that she came into my life and triggered me to wake up. Yeah. Sometimes these souls come into our lives, they walk through, shake you up, remind you of who you've always been, and then they move on. And sometimes it becomes easy to get stuck, believing, well, another story, another day. But I am the storm. I am the storm. And I am changing me. What are you going to do? It's time. It's time to do the work. It's time to find why is it that things are happening in ways that are very familiar. Why are you on this carousel of life where it seems as if the same choices are causing the same outcome? It's time to make different choices. Step back, look. Why is it that others can see and you can't see? It's choices. What are you choosing? Why are you getting the same outcome from choices made? It's time. So that's the story today. I am the storm. I choose to create differently. And when I do, when I step out of that storm, when I step out of the choices that I've made in the past, when I start clearing and releasing and healing myself, things happen in ways that become so obviously preordained, divinely inspired, that I have to start recreating why those events happen, which means I have to change me. Choices. I am the storm. You can find me on Facebook, Nicholas Gallardo. Twin Flame Journey also on Facebook. That's part of that story a minute ago. You can find me on YouTube, Power of Love Heals, Instagram, Power of Love Heals. And if you find any of this resonates with you, well, go on to YouTube, like and subscribe. Trying to create a community in which I could build on. There's more to come. Be well, be love, always. Until next time, stay awesome.